Summer has finally arrived here to England after a rather late and chilly start. I wanted to continue to practice drawing fantasy maps, and I thought we could talk a little bit about world building and forests together. There are different ways of drawing forests for fantasy maps, but I like the style of cone-shaped trees. They can be drawn singularly or placed together to create a continuous forest. Forests are a common feature in many fantasy books that I love, and there are plenty of folklore stories connected to trees and deep forests. Since I'm originally from Scandinavia and grew up in Sweden, forests have always been very special to me. In our books, forests cover a large part of Eastern Farraway. In the northern part, the forest is mainly dominated by pine and spruce, but it becomes more mixed further south. In addition, the sprawling silver woodlands around Redbridge is mainly dominated by a specific tree species called silver oak. For me, I always associate forests with elves and ranges and wandering druids. The forest is also the home to many animals such as bears, lynxes, deer and curious squirrels. But monsters roam here too. If you write adventures for 5e systems, you can include monsters such as green dragons, owlbears or unicorns. But the dark forest is also the home to hags, trolls and evil goblins. For world building, it can be a good idea to think about the people who live in the forests. They probably survive by hunting or fishing if there is a river or lake nearby, in combination with foraging for mushrooms, berries and honey. People who live in woodlands and forests tend to be good at crafting items made out of wood, such as bows, arrows and axe handles, but also practical items such as carved bowls and knitted baskets. In Eastern Farraway, fairs and festivals, such as the Hunter's Full Moon Festival in Buckbridge Village, is a good opportunity for people to meet up and trade. Forest people can sell their goods and buy other items that they need, especially metal items or goods that are created by farmers, such as woolen cloaks and linen clothes. To create a believable fantasy world, think a little bit about the different types of forests and tree species as well. Different trees are used for various purposes. For example, wood from ash trees are used for making bows because it's a very flexible material, while wood from oak trees were historically used for ship making because of the grain texture, strength and endurance. These are the final pictures that I made. I mainly used ink and watercolors, but I also took the opportunity to experiment with various colors and using salt to create texture. If you have any questions about Eastern Farraway or want to talk more about fantasy world building, leave a comment below. I always read all comments, so don't be shy. And remember, always stay creative.